everybody, my name is Evan Bruce. Welcome back to the channel. We've been at Disney the last 2 days. We drove all through the night last night. And you know what? We're just as fucking crazy as normal. We are here at the Las Vegas Motor Speedway. It is NASCAR weekend. It is Pennzoil 400 weekend. Today, it's the NASCAR O'Reilly Series for the Liuna 300. It's her first full NASCAR weekend. Not her first NASCAR race. She's been to a NASCAR race way before we met, but this is her first weekend. But as we were walking into the track, we had something that is a first for me. We had someone come up to us and he goes, "It's the Sharks fan from YouTube." Keep in mind, as you guys know, this is a relatively small platform. This is a relatively small platform, okay? We have under 200 subscribers. So that was the first time someone came up to me and recognized me from the content I've made. So we're starting to get somewhere. But we're here at the Las Vegas Motor Speedway. We're gonna walk around the fan zone for a little bit. Then it's on to the Neon Garage. And it's gonna be time for practice, which starts in less than 10 minutes, or just over 10 minutes. So, we'll see you down trackside. All right, so we've made it into the Neon Garage. We're in pit lane. O'Reilly practice is red flagged at the moment because Dawson Cram for Mike Harmon Racing blew up in practice. But one of the sort of interesting storylines that's been going on throughout the day, when Cup Series did their track walk, Jeff Gluck made a post on Twitter. There's a lot of crickets.
A lot.
So that could be a developing storyline for the O'Reilly race. It's cool right now. It's going to get hotter. We were looking at it earlier today, and it's looking to get up to 89 degrees for the O'Reilly race. So it's going to get warm, but as it stands right now, Clements is actually quickest in practice, then Ryan Sieg, Austin Green, Brandon Jones, and then Jeb Burton, your top 5. William Sawalich, 6th, the 24 of Harrison Burton's, 7th, Patrick Sarpoli, 8th, Parker Retzloff, 9th, and Anthony Alfredo, 10th. But some still waiting to see how the junior motorsports cars have unloaded. Waiting to see the rest of RCR, see how they've unloaded with Jesse Love and Austin Hill. It's still early in practice, still early in the day. This is the first sort of on-track action. After this, it is O'Reilly qualifying for the Liuna later today, and then the Cup cars are on track. So it's gonna be a busy day at the Speedway. Grasshoppers that we have been talking about all day from NASCAR Twitter. They are everywhere. Practice for the Liuna for the NASCAR O'Reilly Auto Parts Series is done. Jeremy Clements is fastest, followed by Ryan C., then Austin Green in the 87, Jesse Love, then Taylor Gray rounding out the top 5, then Brandon Jones, Jeb Burton, Sam Mayer, Austin Hill, and Justin Allgaier rounding out your top 10 in practice. There's a short rundown time right now, then it's going to be on for O'Reilly Series qualifying, and then the Cup cars will take to the track for Cup Series practice and qualifying. As we take a look over here, you'll notice that all the teams are getting their cars ready to go for that practice session. A couple of surprises in the garage in terms of speed. Kyle Larson, driving the 88 for Junior Motorsports, currently sits 21st in the practice time sheets. So there's a couple of surprises scattered throughout. Connor Zilich is down there. Raja Karuth is down there. But some big notables up top, like Jeremy Clements, Ryan Sieg, Austin Green, the 87. Jeb Burton for Jordan Anderson Racing is up there, as well as the 99 of Parker Retzlaff, currently sits 16th. So it's a little mixed for practice. Obviously, there's some cars trimmed out for speed, while others are trimmed out for race trim. So there's a little bit of a difference. But as you can see, these scenes here in the Neon Garage, the Cup Series teams getting their cars ready to go for Cup Series practice. All right, so qualifying is done for the Liuna 300 for the NASCAR O'Reilly Auto Parts Series. Sam Mayer, your pole winner, followed by Kyle Larson. Sheldon Creed, your Atlanta winner, starts third, then followed by Sammy Smith. Brandon Jones rounds out your top 5. Taylor Gray in the 54 is in 6th. Jesse Love in the number 2 for RCR is 7th. Raja Karuth, driving the number 32 for Jordan Anderson Racing this weekend, sits 8th. Your 2024 NASCAR O'Reilly Series champion, Justin Allgaier, is 9th. And rounding out the top 10 is the number 51 of driver and owner Jeremy Clements. Some notables throughout the field. Parker Retzlaff is starting 12th, and then number 99 for Viking Motorsports. So a really good start for Parker Retzlaff. Connor Zilich, I'm a little surprised to not see him inside the top 10. So they're definitely going to have to do something leading up into the race. So Junior Motorsports, Connor Zilich are going to get something figured out with that. Carson Quapple, I'm a little surprised to be down low as well in that number 9 car for Junior Motorsports. Sammy Smith, wish to have seen a little bit more from Sammy, but not bad starting 4th. But now it's time for Cup Series practice and qualifying, and then it's on for the Liuna 300.
So, NASCAR Cup Series practice is underway here at Las Vegas Motor Speedway. A couple of big storylines. Justin Allgaier doing double duty in the number 48 for Hendrick Motorsports, as Alex Coleman is still suffering from vertigo. So this is his 2nd straight week in a row that Coleman has missed. There was a couple of cars a little bit great from pre-practice inspection. Cole Custer, the 41, was one of them, and Cody Ware, the 51, was one of those cars that was a little bit late getting to the pit lane for practice. I don't know what may have been the issue for either of those 2 cars, but as it stands right now, there's a couple of cars not even on pit road right now. I'm looking at the 16 of AJ Allmendinger, the 24 of William Byron, and the 2 of Austin Cindric. They are down here in pit lane, or in the garage area, not on pit lane as it stands right now. However, as it stands, Stenhouse is fastest, Allgaier 5th, John Hunter Nemechek is 2nd, Grayson 4th, Grayson 3rd, Osterlock 4th, Allgaier 5th. That's your top 5 as it stands right now. We'll try to keep a lookout and an understanding of the storylines, why a couple of the drivers are not out on pit lane with those cars, and see if I can't get an answer for you guys. All right, so
of practice is done. Ricky Stenhouse is fastest as it stands. John Hunter Nemechek second, Noah Gregson third, Carson Hocevar fourth, and Justin Allgaier filling in for the sick Alex Bowman is in fifth. There's a lot of drivers doing double duty this weekend. Connor Zilic, Cole Custer, Chase Briscoe, Justin Allgaier. Just seeing a few of the guys doing double duty. Kyle Larson is doing double duty, as well as the Dirt Series race over at the dirt track later tonight. He also did a bit of dirt racing yesterday. We're going to get ready for the second group of practice, as there's two 25-minute sessions for practice, and then it is on to Pennzoil 400 qualifying. And then at 2:30, it is the Liuna 300 here at Las Vegas. So it's a lot of stuff happening all at once. It's getting very warm here. It's getting hot. The sun is out. The track temperature is rising. The track is getting faster. The track is getting hotter. It's slicker. And the speeds are picking up. So there's going to be a lot of grip happening here soon. So, practice one is done for the Cup Series. Qualifying is happening right now. So Bell first, Hamlin second, Ricky Stenhouse third, fourth was Bubba Wallace, John Hunter Nemechek fifth, Gregson sixth, seventh was William Byron, eighth Kyle Larson, ninth Carson Hocevar, 10th Tyler Reddick. Some big drivers outside the top 20. Big drivers outside the top 20. Ryan Preece, 21st. Ross Chastain, 22nd. Brad Keselowski, 24th. Shane Van Gisbergen, 25th. Josh Berry, 29th. Elliott, 30th. Connor Zilic, 31st. Ryan Blaney, 33rd. Joey Logano, Austin Cindric, 35th and 28th. So a lot of big drivers outside the top 20 in practice. But that could also mean that their car is more set up for the race than it is for qualifying. We'll see how qualifying plays out. Qualifying is currently on track. Austin Dillon is currently the fastest, followed by Zane Smith, Suarez, Chastain, and Briscoe, rounding out the top 5. We've only had 18 cars go out on track, with Ty Dillon being the slowest out of those 18. So we shall see what happens for the rest of qualifying. But it is hot. My head already feels fried. And we've only been here for 3 hours.
Oh, it's been a little longer than 3 hours because we got here.
It's been over 3 hours.
Yeah, we got here like 8:30. It's 1 now.
So, qualifying is well underway here at the Speedway. And then after qualifying is done, we're going to mosey our way up over to the stadium, the stands, and get you guys ready for the Liuna 300 here at the Las Vegas Motor Speedway. All right, so Cup Series qualifying is done. It is a Joe Gibbs front row, and Toyotas have swept the first 4 stages. Christopher Bell, Denny Hamlin are your front row. Then it's Ty Gibbs, Bubba Wallace, Kyle Larson rounding out the top 5. Then it is Ryan Blaney, Tyler Reddick, Ryan Preece, William Byron, Chris Buescher rounding out your top 10. The rest of the field stands: Austin Dillon 11th, Zane Smith 12th, Suarez 13th, 14th is Eric Jones, 15th Chase Elliott, 16th is Shane Van Gisbergen, 17th is Ross Chastain, Briscoe, Hocevar 18th, 19th, Hertz, Logano, Allgaier 20th, 21st, 22nd, Stenhouse 23rd, Kyle Busch 24th, rookie sensation Connor Zilic in the 88 is 25th. John Hunter Nemechek 26th. Todd Gilliland 27th. Brad Keselowski in 28th. 29th, AJ Allmendinger. Michael McDowell 30th, 31st Cindric, 32nd Josh Berry, 33rd Cody Ware, Noah Gregson 34th, 35th is Cole Custer, and rounding out the field in 36th is Ty Dillon. So that is your lineup for tomorrow's Pennzoil 400. Once again, Toyota sweeping the first 4 positions, and there's 5 Toyotas inside the top 10, 2 Chevys, 3 Fords. It is now time to make our way back up to the stands and on our way for the Liuna 300.
Kyle Larson did not get going. Already. Clement's still around. What a save! Clements, what a save! What a save, Clements!
All right, so stage 1 is done. Justin Allgaier is your stage 1 winner. Sam Mayer apparently has ran out of gas. Oh no, they've got the hood up on the car. So they've got the hood up on the car of Sam Mayer, the number 41 for Haas Factory team. So we're gonna get you going on what's happening there. But Justin Allgaier is your stage 1 winner. He won this race a year ago. He's looking to make it back-to-back here at Vegas. He's looking to go back-to-back in the O'Reilly Series as he won last weekend at Phoenix. So overall, a good start for Justin Allgaier. But Connor Zilich is still having issues after his car got loose and into the back of Jeremy Clements, causing Clements to spin out. There's been a lot of cars that have been sideways, especially coming off of turn number 4. I've seen a couple of cars start to swat flies up there. But we are finally in the shade. We're in the shade for once. We're no longer boiling and roasting alive. But we're going to get set for stage number 2 here. It is a hot day. This track is just getting hotter. It's getting slicker. The racing has been fun. No one's really seemed to run away with it, because for a while there, Sheldon Creed and Sam Mayer were kind of up top, and there was like a 3-car breakaway between them and Allgaier. Then Allgaier was kind of able to run them down and pass Creed and Mayer for the lead. But it looks like off the race of pit road, Jesse Love is going to inherit the lead, followed by Taylor Gray. Then Justin Allgaier, Chase Briscoe, Kyle Larson, Brandon Jones rounding out the top 5. Sheldon Creed, Willem Sawalich, Corey Day, and Austin Hill. Carson Quapple up there as well. So a lot of shuffling around, but it's going to be interesting. It's been a good race so far. I'm excited to see what the rest of this stage will bring. After the first couple of incidents, they kind of seemed to slow down. The handling of the cars have seemed to have gotten better. But other than that, we'll check and see how the rest of this race will go out. So stage 2 is complete here. Justin Allgaier is your stage 2 winner. So he has now swept both of the stages. Chase Briscoe was right there behind him in second. Taylor Gray, Jesse Love, Kyle Larson, Sheldon Creed, Corey Day, Connor Zillage, Austin Hill, and rounding out the top 10 was the number 9 of Carson Quapple. So Junior Motorsports having a fairly decent day. Stage 2 went green the entire way. The tired from the last 2 days at Disney are hitting very hard right now. So, I mean, the racing has been decent. It's been good. Again, no one's really fully ran away. I mean, Allgaier wasn't running away with it. Yeah, he had about a second lead over Briscoe. But unlike some races where it's like 3 to 8 seconds, he hasn't really ran away from it. So it's been decent. There's been battles all the way around the place. There's been a couple of big groups of cars that have gotten really dicey with each other. So we'll see what happens later on in the race. Watching those guys for like 6-7 laps straight. I knew something was going to happen because when I first started watching that group, Patrick Starpoli almost spun out. Ironically, Dean Thompson earlier. Thompson was sideways off of 4. And then fast forward a few more laps and Patrick Starpoli gets into the back of Dean Thompson, and they both go around in turn 2. So, I'm not surprised that it was Patrick Starpoli again. In my honest opinion, Nick Sanchez should have stayed in the 48, and Starpoli should have gone to where Sanchez is at. But during that green flag run, there's a couple of issues. Chase Briscoe got into the wall a couple of times. Blew a tire, so he had to come in. Nick Sanchez in the 25 for AM Racing, he cut a tire and had to come into the pit. Sam Mayer is still a few laps down after running out of gas at the end of stage 1 earlier in the race, so he's still trying to get back in. But as it stands right now, Taylor Gray in the 54 for Joe Gibbs is leading. Then it's Sheldon Creed, Connor Zillage, Corey Day, Justin Allgaier, Kyle Larson, Brandon Jones, Carson Quapple, Austin Hill, and Sammy Smith, your top 10. We're on lap 122 out of 200. There'll be green flag on lap 123. It's getting towards the end of this race. Knuckles are out. Elbows are out. I have a feeling this isn't the last caution that we see. Got shuffled out. They're about to go 5 wide, 4 wide back there. 3, 4 wide in that group back there in the back of the pack, and Jesse Love is slicing his way through this field trying to get back up after an uncontrolled tire penalty. Strikes again. This time him and the 07 of Josh Malicki go sliding through the infield grass. What did I tell you? This isn't the last caution. It surely won't be the last.
Second caution, and we have 68 laps to go.
Oh, it was just the 07 of Josh Malicki just came up right into Patrick Starpoli. So it wasn't his fault. I take that back.
Want to pick up the pace of Jesse Love. He actually had a penalty.
Starpoli got some air though.
Safety violation, but a crew member fell over the wall trying to catch the tire. Jesse Love has worked his way back up to 17, and he had to restart at the tail of the field.
All right, great start after the Malicki and Starpoli spin. Gray and Day on the front row. Starts are wild.
To the inside of Corey D. Justin Allgaier looking on. That's going to bring Kyle Larson up alongside the 7 car. Larson there gets a really good run off.
And there they go. What a save, Jeremy Clements! What a save by Jeremy Clements. Holy. That could have been bad. Here we go. Taylor Gray looking for a pass for the lead. Oh, Gray's loose. Into the wall goes Gray. Contact between Gray and Sheldon Creed. Those four were right on top of each other. Taylor Gray was not happy with Sheldon Creed. Under caution, Gray came up all the way around the field, went right up in front of Sheldon Creed and showed his displeasure before making his way into the pits. So, tempers are flaring here in Vegas.
Yeah.
To put it simply, tempers are flaring. Burton did not get going on that restart. They are 4 wide. LeVar Scott in the wall. Oh, this could get bad coming off the floor. Kyle 100 cars, 1, 2. Sammy Smith in third. Kyle Larson is going to win it here in Vegas. Briscoe second. Creed third. Allgaier fourth. Sammy Smith fifth. Kyle Larson, your winner here in Las Vegas for the Liuna 300. All right, well, that was the Liuna 300. Even though it's not even technically called the Liuna 300, it's literally just the Liuna. It's a 300-mile race. But that was that. Kyle Larson is your winner. Kind of came out a little bit of nowhere. He had kind of a quiet day, riding in the middle of the top 5, top 10. And then that late race restart, or I guess you could say late race restart, it was under like 50 to go when it happened. He managed to get through the restart after Anthony Alfredo didn't get going, and Clean Air just helped him with the win. Well, there was a little bit of tempers flaring between Taylor Gray and Sheldon Creed. Sheldon Creed, I guess in an interview, said that he kept getting blocked by Taylor Gray, and he tried to go into the corner and pack air on the rear spoiler. And so he was just trying to go into the corner to pack some air just to get Taylor Gray loose so that he could open up the bottom. And he just drove it in too deep, and around goes Taylor Gray. It was very funny too, because I went to go pull out my phone to go show you. It was like, these guys, these four have been on top of each other and racing hard. And right as I was about to say it, there goes Taylor Gray into the wall. Justin Allgaier had a really strong car. He was strong all day. Swept both of the stages. So a really good day for Justin Allgaier. Good day for Corey Day. If you guys follow the Instagram, I made a video earlier saying, you know, I think Corey Day needs to kind of relax and tone down the aggression, and he'll get there. And what did we see today? We saw a more mellowed out Corey Day. We didn't see him make any overly egregious moves, over aggressive moves. And he led quite a few laps today. So Corey Day, hats off to him. He did really well. Kyle Larson, again, winning the race. It's another win for Junior Motorsports. It's another win for HendrickCars.com. And just overall, the racing today was really good. I was genuinely surprised with how good the racing was today. You looked throughout the whole field, and there were battles everywhere. There were just cars jockeying for position. You had these small packs throughout the field. And it was just really good close-door racing. And I think that's just a sign of the fact that the O'Reilly Series puts on some of the better racing, as well as the track is starting to age. I mean, the track opened in 1996, so the track is definitely aging. It's been a number of years since it was last repaved, so the track is definitely aging. It was hot, it was slick. I mean, you can see we are both just fried. I've got the famous hat tan line. This is fun. But as always, there will be more tomorrow. There'll be some content tomorrow. If you guys liked what you saw, go ahead, hit that subscribe button, click the bell icon to be notified whenever I upload. We also have Instagram and Twitch. Both of the usernames are right here on the screen. And as always, I will see you guys in the very next video. I'm probably going to get shit-faced drunk tonight and tomorrow morning. And after the race, let's hope Kyle Larson doesn't go for a 3-peat.